The constant fear of Kamala with the 7 different accents becoming president. Can the real Kamala please stand up? I must use my 5 days to put out as much content as I can because, a view could be a vote. Good evening, all. I am home from work. Let's go into my office, the laundry room. If I can open the laundry room. I'm imagining the security guard downstairs watching this being like, what the fuck is she doing in the laundry room? I'm home from work. I'm exhausted. This is Dad, if you do not know. Dad has a cold.
I have a cold.
But you're feeling better, right?
I took Tylenol. I feel better.
I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna get this video up tomorrow morning when you guys probably will see this video. I work full-time, sometimes over 40 hours a week. I'll have the Democrats and the Harris type voters, they'll say comments in my footage, you don't work, I do work. You're not educated. I am formally educated. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree that quite frankly I did not utilize. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to college if it suits you, but we could get into that in a whole other discussion. If it's very, very pertinent to your career plan, but quite frankly I didn't use my degree. I'm exhausted. I have a 5-day vacation. It's not a vacation like you think. Basically, it will pay my base salary for those 5 days. So basically I'm paid not to come into work. They don't give me extra money to go anywhere. Quite frankly, I'm so tired, I don't think I could go anywhere. I was at one point looking into things that could have started tomorrow as far as a vacation. I can't move. Number one, I can't move. And then number two, things are just too expensive today. Average things are too expensive today. One of my coworkers was like, why don't you go out and treat yourself to a meal each day that you're off that you wouldn't normally do? And I'm calculating that in my head and be like, I don't know if I could afford that. You're lucky if I could go out and buy an egg roll. Or an ice cream cone that I wouldn't normally get, which is probably more the bracket that I'm in. I go to Publix and we have Sushi Wednesday, where it's the discounted sushi. I don't know if you should eat the discounted sushi, but they have discounted sushi. But I'm exhausted. There's a coworker, I believe she's full-time, and she's now gotten a secondary job. I don't know how she's doing that. She has to. That's the answer. She has to. She has to have the attitude of, I have to provide for my family and I have to do it. I'm very, very tired. But I know I have to keep going. Again, I wrote a comment on my channel and I absolutely mean it. I voiced to you guys how I haven't been feeling that well. And some of it may be physical, physiological, exhaustion, but also part of it may be mental exhaustion. I mean, too much has happened in the last week. Multiple devastating hurricanes, one that thankfully didn't affect us too much, a port strike, the general collapse basically of how bad the economy and inflation is doing, the constant fear of Kamala with the 7 different accents becoming president. Can the real Kamala please stand up? We're exhausted. I'm going to utilize my 5-day vacation in a way that is beneficial. A lot of you have said, don't burn yourself out. Also, please do enjoy your vacation. And I hear what you're saying, and I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself as well. I'm going to go get a haircut in a few days, and that'll make me feel better. But I must use my 5 days to put out as much content as I can because, a view could be a vote. Literally every vote counts. We could win this election based on a very small percentage. So when people are like, my vote doesn't count, then it might. I need to use this time to put out as many videos as possible and to essentially help Trump get elected because it's going to affect all of us. Democrats, they don't understand hyperinflation. They don't understand any of that. They'll say comments like, what does immigration have to do with the inflation? Well, we're printing money. We're printing money we don't have to put them up in 5-star hotels when the rest of the country is struggling with devastating hurricanes, yet we're printing over $150 million towards Lebanon. It makes sense. So yeah, I will use this time in a beneficial way. So get ready for quite a few uploads in the next couple of days. I appreciate you all. I'm very, very appreciative of your encouragement. And I will see you again soon in my next video. I think that was the washing machine. I think it was like singing. Okay. I will see you all soon in my next video, and bye.